Hello everyone, and welcome back to What If Super Saiyan Never Existed. This is part 3, and as always I'll leave links to the previous parts in the description and in the cards. I've been gone for rather a long time now. I'm truly sorry for that. I've been suffering with the old mental health and some very challenging personal issues. I'd like to thank absolutely everyone for still watching my videos, commenting, liking and subscribing while I've been away, and the ones who have checked up on me. I'd like to personally shout out 2000 Wires, Raven, Generation Avenger and Generation Defenders, the latter of whom you should definitely check out on YouTube, she's amazing. Thanks for checking in guys, I really appreciate your friendship and support. With all that out of the way, I'd like to remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, and now, finally, onto the video. Last time, Goku managed to defeat Dabra at 100 times Kaioken and stop Babidi before returning to the afterlife. He wouldn't be staying there long, however. Once the path to the Saiyan God was revealed, Whis revived Goku and Vegeta became the first of the Saiyans to ascend to godhood. Frieza was overconfident, obviously, having been defeated in his third form last time and severely underestimates the Saiyans, a mistake that cost him his newly acquired life. Universe 7 come out on top during the Inter-Universal Tournament, but right now, a certain Kai is watching on in disgust. Now, I'd like to start this episode off with a small retcon. See, at this point in the manga, Goku and Vegeta were relatively even in power. Vegeta was only defeated by Hit because he had used too much power igniting Super Saiyan Blue in his previous fight. Something that won't be a problem this time around. So, in retrospect, Vegeta would have been the one to defeat Hit this time around. It should come as no surprise to anyone that Zamasu is furious. How dare these mortals ascend to the power of a god? It's so unseemly. That's the final straw. Zamasu kills Goasu and wishes upon the Super Dragon Balls. His wish? To switch bodies with Vegeta. While Vegeta is horrified by his change in body, Vegeta Black swoops in, attempting to kill him before he can react. But Vegeta is expecting an attack and manages to avoid it, though only just. What results is a tense chase between Vegeta Black and Vegeta, with Vegeta not being used to his new body and barely escaping. But Zamasu takes his anger out on Capsule Corp, blowing it and Bulma and Trunks, as well as the rest of the Briefs family and employees, to pieces. Vegeta is horrified, but all he can do is hide. He doesn't have his body anymore. A short time later, Goku arrives, having sensed what happened. Goku is furious, but upon meeting up with an injured and exhausted Vegeta in Zamasu's body, he decides to call for help. Using Kaio's telepathy, they ask the Namekians for help, in which they oblige. They wish that Vegeta was back in his own body, which is granted. Meanwhile, Vegeta Black is visiting Shin, but before he can deliver the finishing blow, the wish goes through. Zamasu is Zamasu again, and the momentary shock gives Shin and Kibito time to teleport away. Zamasu is livid. How dare they make a fool of him like this? No matter, he can just bide his time, find more Dragon Balls, make the wish again, and before the thought is even fully formed in his head, Vegeta is standing before him, furious veins sticking out of his temples. Behind him is Goku, as well as Shin and Kibito, who brought them here. Vegeta does not wait for even a second, bursting into God form and delivering brutal judgment upon Zamasu. No one hurts his family and lives to tell the tale. Within minutes, Zamasu is no more, and the universe is safe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't he recruit himself? Well, because there isn't another parallel universe in this story. Bulma never built a time machine, Trunks never changed the future, so there's no way that he could possibly recruit himself. So he decided to go ahead and kill all the Supreme Kais instead, in an effort to rid himself of opposition. In the aftermath of the very one-sided beatdown, Porunga grants 2 more wishes. One to restore the universe to the state it was in before Zamasu started his plan, and to revive everyone killed by him as well. Peace returns to Earth, at least for a while. Goku still drops everyone in it by asking Zeno for a tournament. The Tournament of Power is announced as usual, and this time the team will consist of Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Roshi, and Ten Shinhan. But then the team run into a wall. In the end, they're forced to ask a retired fighter and a relatively untested one, Yamcha and Trunks respectively, to fill out the numbers. but that still leaves one slot. In the end, they're forced to turn to Frieza. They know he isn't as powerful as them, but he's definitely still strong enough to help them in a pinch. Frieza agrees to take part in return for his revival. If it comes to it, any one of them should be able to overpower him. Needless to say, this changes how the tournament plays out. As in the original, Frieza has become adept at noticing the weakest link, and tricks Frost into removing Yamcha from the ring, only then turning on him and throwing him out when he least expects it. Gohan and Piccolo are initially on the back foot against Universe 9's assault, but Frieza comes to their rescue as always. Universe 9 is the first to be knocked out of the tournament. Meanwhile, Hit and Goku fight side by side against Jiren, only for Hit to be knocked out of the ring. Then the Invisible Fighters make their appearance, knocking out Krillin along with Ribrianne's crew, who were distracted by Krillin's handsome face. Piccolo defeats the Invisible Man, while with Goku's help, Gohan tracks down Damon the Bug Fighter, and he is also eliminated. Shortly afterwards, Caulifla starts losing to Frieza, causing Kale to gain a rage boost and begin to knock him around. Goku steps in, but Frieza rejects his help, eventually gaining ground and defeating them both, before they don their earrings. The two fighters combine to become Kefla, and Kefla knocks Frieza aside, then going on to knock out Universe 2, 4, and 10 as a warm-up, as well as a few of the weaker Pride Troopers. Seeing an opportunity, Gohan steps in and helps Kefla with the rest of the Pride Troopers, together knocking Dispo out of the ring. Gohan is then forced to stop Kefla interrupting Goku's fight with Jiren. This fight ends with Kefla being eliminated. Goku is reminded that more power isn't always the way to defeat a powerful enemy. When he's backed into a corner, Goku follows Roshi's advice and calms himself, unlocking Ultra Instinct for the first time. Eventually, Goku loses Ultra Instinct and fights Jiren alongside Vegeta, and without Blue they quickly lose ground. Trunks and Frieza also remain in the arena as well as Jiren. They both attack Jiren to take the heat off Goku and Vegeta, but honestly they're nothing to Jiren. Jiren sends Trunks hurtling out of the arena and knocks Vegeta aside as well. He's still in the ring though. Meanwhile, Gohan and Toppo end up eliminating each other. Goku and Frieza team up to give Jiren everything they have, which is to say, not much. But knowing that they're overpowered, Frieza makes a daring play, obliterating the ground under his own feet to take Jiren with him. This almost works, but Jiren hangs on to the edge as Frieza falls out, only to have the edge blown up by a mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Goku plays it smarter here. Knowing that he is their last chance, he overpowers Jiren and blows out the ring underneath them, forcing them both to fall before he loses the form once again. A battered Vegeta knocks the rubble aside, and wishes for all the eliminated universes to be revived. As they return to Earth, Frieza is revived by Whis, and promises that eventually he will have his revenge. And that's where I think we'll end it for now. So, what do you guys think? Now that Frieza is reborn and has seen firsthand the power of the Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct, will he train to achieve Golden Frieza? Will our heroes be able to stop Broly and Moro? Tune in next time to find out. I hope all of you enjoyed this What If. I know it's very overdue and very late, and I apologise for that. If, however, you did enjoy it and you're not subscribed already, please drop me a subscription. It really helps, and I will be back posting videos more regularly from this point onwards. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.